So, good afternoon everybody. I hope you're doing okay. I'm standing at the Alness Memorial. So there's it there. And this is a new memorial they put up with all the names of the Great Wars. One side is 1914 to 1918. This was erected because of the stone beside me. You can no longer read the names of everybody that died, so they've erected this new one, so which is behind the old one there. So oops. So there's both sides. There's going to be, where this pieces of ground here, there could be access for wheelchairs and things. So on this one is from 1939 sorry, to 1945 and post 1945. So this is a wonderful idea, because as you can see, you can really not really make out any of the names anymore, which is sad, because they got it cleaned but the sun blasted it, so it's very hard to read. This side's not too bad, you can still read some of it. So anyway, I'm going to take you on a wee autumn walk, and we're going to go through the Heritage Garden and around the surrounding area to see all the autumn trees. So this is our lovely High Street. So we're going to cross the road. I hope you're doing okay, and if not, I hope you feel better soon, and I hope you can find somebody that can help you, whatever your troubles are. So this is the Heritage Garden. So as you can see, it's the leaves are are near enough fallen from these trees. I love walking at this time of year, seeing all the different colours of the trees and things. There is a few new things in this garden, so I'll point them out to you when we pass them. So it's been quite a bright day today. A wee bit of rain this afternoon, but hopefully it'll keep dry. So we're just turning this corner. Oh, I need to show you this window. So local school children wrote all the names of everybody that died that's written on the memorial, and and we put a poppy next to each name, but the poppies kept on falling off because of they're top heavy, so decided to do it that way, because Remembrance Sunday is just around the corner. Poppy Scotland just introduced the poppies for this year as from today. So this is our Remembrance Garden. This is what the garden that we used for Remembrance of the Queen. So this is now our for sort of anybody if we needed Alness Garden of Remembrance. It was opened by Her Majesty the Lord Lieutenant of Rossacromarty, Mrs. Jodie Whiteford, or Joni Whiteford, on Wednesday the 21st of October 2020. Alness Garden of Remembrance, partnership with Alness Heritage Centre, and donations kindly given by Alness Academy. So you can purchase a cross, and you can write whoever your person you want to remember, and just stick it in the ground. And so yeah, this is a lovely tribute to whoever you're remembering, or if it's fallen servicemen, you know. It's a nice wee tribute. And this is another bench, a new bench that we got done. I think this is for Poppy Scotland as well. Lovely new bench. So we'll make our way through the garden. The bikes are still here, but the bikes are starting to get vandalised. As you can see, the seat has been vandalised this time. And the garden does have CCTV, so they're currently looking into whoever done it. And some of the kids are starting to climb on the trees, so they managed to. I was here with my girl the other week, and somebody, one of the boys, school boys, dropped down from this tree and gave us an awful fright. So, you know, these trees are very fragile because they've been here for a long time, and they have no consideration. And this is also a memorial. Let's have a look, see what it says. Again, this has been vandalised. This tree was planted the 16th of August 2014, 100 years from when the first soldiers went to war from the... I can't even read it because it's so badly bashed. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can be able to read it for me, but if you know, if anybody local is watching, if you know what that actually says, please comment down below and let us know, or you can go into the Heritage Centre and they'll be able to tell you. It's one of our new bins in the garden, especially made for us, so that was nice. So we're just going to go across the footbridge. It was nice and sunny when I started this video, or when I walked down to start it, and now it's clouded over again. So hopefully it'll stay dry for a walk, but hey ho if we don't. It's been a busy old week. This week we've had up at our church, and Honest Baptist Church, we've had started a new toddler group. We've had our lunch club this month for the elderly. Unfortunately, we had a funeral yesterday, and again, unfortunately, we have a funeral tomorrow all at the church. So it's going to be a busy end of the week. So my dear friend Lan Winter was one of our church members, and then she went to another church after COVID, after lockdown, and so unfortunately we had her service yesterday, which is very sad. And because she will be missed. She was a lovely lady, and you know, just some people, or some of us who knew her, just can't get the head round that she's actually gone. You know, because it was so sudden. It was, you know, she had liver cancer, which is very aggressive, unfortunately. So anyway, so look at all these beautiful colours of the trees. It would be even better if the sun was out, but hey ho. I think the school kids are doing PE, so there you go, look at that. So we're going to walk through this bit here, through the avenue of the trees, and we'll just blather away. It's just a nice autumn video to do. And there's actually starting to rain, but never mind. Anyway, I'm going to pause you for a minute until we get down to the avenue, okay? Okay, so that's us down from the bridge, so we're just going to go up this way. So we've got to be careful with our feet because there's lots and lots of leaves. And oh man, so yeah, this is as I said, I love autumn. I love all the different colours of the trees. You know, it's getting to the end now. Most of the trees have lost all their leaves. It's even better if the sun was shining, you know. Nice bright autumn day, but we'll just take what we can get. So again, I hope everybody's doing okay, and comment down below where you're from, you know, say hello. You know, let me know that somebody's actually watching my videos and caring about what I actually say, you know. It would be nice. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, please like it. Because it helps with my visibility on YouTube. And to get my videos out there more. I need all the likes I can get. And again, if you want to see particular areas of Alness, if you're somebody who used to stay here but you want to see what it's like now or in different areas, just comment. I'll try and do them for you. You know, the weather is sort of like quite challenging now. You know, so I've got to pick good days to do it, but I'll try and do my best for you to accommodate your requests and things. So yeah, it seems to be every couple of weeks that I'm doing videos, but you know. So this is where we just come up from. Lovely yellow. I'm going to pause you for a minute, okay? Okay, so I can start again. Just let somebody pass there with a dog and a wee bairn. So the only thing about autumn and falling leaves, you don't know what's underneath the falling leaves. A majority of them is dog poo. That's the only danger. So it's quite inviting to go into a big pile of leaves, not knowing what's underneath it. Because dog walkers think, oh, I don't need to pick up my dog poo because the leaves will hide it. You know, it's the same when it's snowing. Those who don't pick up the dog poo think the snow is going to hide their dog mess, but don't realise that actually dog mess is going to melt the snow around it. So it's quite, you know. Come in. So this is coming up to Dalmore House now. I think there's people occupying it at the moment. I don't know whether it's fully occupied or it's just wee annexes thing. I'm going to pause you again, sorry guys. Okay, sorry guys, so we can carry on again. Met a friend and his doggy, his new doggy. It's actually lovely. So yeah. So I thought I would just do this quick video well it's dry at the moment, and again it was sunny when I came out, but it's clouded over again, but hey ho, pardon me. So that's the way we've just come up. So it's actually quite sort of peaceful today. I know I've done this walk before, I've probably come up the other way. This would be a good walk to Eventon through all the trees this time of year. Can't believe we're into November on Tuesday. I don't know where the time has gone, you know, this year. It's just flown in, you know. Right. Somebody passing me, so that's why I'm showing the hedge. Yeah. So yeah, it'll soon be Christmas. Man. So we've got Halloween on Monday. And then on Thursday, I think it is. Or it could be even Saturday. It's bonfire night. And then after that, it'll be Christmas. You know, it's just flown in. I mean, COVID lockdown seems so far away now. You know, during that time we didn't think, oh, this year's never going to end. You know, 2020. You know, but we're nearly 3 years. It'll be 3 years in March. And, you know, since we went into lockdown and everybody had COVID. I mean, everybody's still got COVID. The COVID's still about. It'll never go away. But we don't hear about it as much now, but it's still around. You know, still have to be careful. And everybody's back to being busy again after lockdown. Right, what way should we go? What's the time? 2:30. What I'll do is I'll take you around the river and we can go up the Crawl Park. We're doing this, we've got plenty of time. Ooh. So yeah, everybody's slowed down a bit after COVID, you know, they took their time to get back to normal. And I'm just letting our postie van down. And but now everybody's back to normal, everybody's away in flights and, you know, massive gatherings, concerts and things, and, you know. And even myself, like, I vowed that I wouldn't be as busy as what I was pre-COVID. I wouldn't get back to that place, but it didn't happen. But I'm as busy as ever doing things, but I'd rather be busy than sit in the house and be bored. You know, I know there's times that you need rest and whatever, and I do get that. But my thought is that, you know, get out of the house as much as you can, and while you've got weather, while you've got your health, you know, and just to help other people, help different. Again, we've just started a toddler group. I'm just waiting. Just let this postie van back up. There we go. So yeah, we've got toddlers. I volunteer at another toddler group. We've got lunch clubs. I'm now a cleaner for the church, for my church. So I do that twice a week, a Thursday and a Friday, so it's an hour and a half, but I've still got to walk up to the church, and but I don't mind doing it. It gets me out the house. It's because can't really go out to work. The only job I could do is is within a school to get term time, because there's not an awful lot of jobs out there that will just allow you to work for term time only for your kids, and within school hours as well. So this is my way of getting out the house to do some manual work. Even though it's voluntary, I do everything voluntary, but I'm happy to do it. So I'm serving my community, I'm serving my church. So we're coming up to the sluice, or the weir, whatever you want to call it. So I'll go through the path. So again, I've said in previous videos that different seasons, same places look different with different seasons. If I could come here tomorrow and the river wouldn't be so fast as it is now. All the trees are changing colour, so there could be a different colour next week. So even though it's the same place, it all looks different. It's always something new. And I just love walking at this time of year. Just, my feet might get wet or muddy, it might be raining, like just a nice, like a wee drizzle or something, or, I won't actually go out if it's actually chucking it down. That's stupid. I know it's only rain. And, I'm quite happy to walk in this. Again, it's doing me good getting out in the fresh air and walking. Meeting new people. I mean, I've met 4 people already. And it's not even half an hour yet. So you never know who you're going to meet, when you're going to meet them. It could be, you might meet somebody like as a lifelong friendship, or somebody you can go coffee with, and or have similar interest in you. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Somebody that has similar interest in you, So there's always new ways to spark up new friendships, new relationships. There could be somebody that's walking alone, that, and they're really struggling with mental health issues, or, or might have suicidal thoughts, or, think that nobody cares about them. Just, a smile or a hello, or somebody to take the time to sort of say it's a nice day or whatever. Could mean somebody's bike wrecked. Could mean the difference between life or death. Just got to get out and talk, and not be judgmental about people. You never know what they're going through, so why should we judge them before we get to know them? And I've said it many times that don't judge what you don't know. You know. There's the old ruined buildings. I'm walking up this way because it's less muddy. There's the other path there. I love the smell of the trees as well, especially after it's been raining. Maybe I can go back down to this path now. Oops. Oh. I'll show you up here. I'll show the river. It's just potting about down here because there's no stones or anything up here. Okay, so this is where we've just come from. It's in there. There's somebody else coming behind us. So we'll just keep on going forward. It's been a while since I've actually been down here, to be honest with you. So we're coming up to the Crawl Park now. Again, if you don't know, in the Crawl Park is a big open space within Alness. And used to hold fetes, fancy dress, bonfire night. You know, it used to be a good place to fundraise. You know, there's a couple of doggies. There's 3 doggies. They're playing in the leaves. So there is something planned for next year. It's either next year or the year before. A year after, sorry, I can't remember. So I think we're meant to be having the Scottish Pipe Band Championships up here, and they're going to hold it in the Crawl Park. So that'll be interesting to see how they pull that one off. Because we've hosted the Pipe Band Championships before, but it was in the Academy Fields, at the old Academy Field, which is now the houses down near next to the new academy. So as you can see, a nice wide open space, which is a shame it doesn't get used very much. They did have issues of motorbikes and cars coming down here and just wrecking the grass and doing like donuts and churning it up, which is reckless and a shame, you know. And somebody that was driving I think it was either a quad or a motorbike down here, like a scrambler bike, and he was driving recklessly, he lost control and hit a tree. So, you know, that's what could happen. There's quite a few dog walkers today. I've met already. And we'll just go up the lane there, up towards the school again. Point you that way because there's a wee boy in the climbing frame. Excuse me. Okay. So the railway line looks very bare because they took all the trees down from this side as well. Just to help with storms and things, like so that services aren't going to be stopped because there's a tree in the line. They're trying to clear as much as they can from the debris things and bush trees that might fall down during a storm. Yeah. So we're just going to go up here, and this will lead us back up to the school. So we've just done like a circuit, just a circle. So I'm quite pleased I decided to come out. I wasn't going to do one. I thought about it earlier on, but then it started getting cloudy, and I thought it was the dry afternoon away. But brightened up a bit, so I thought, oh, I'll just go out and just do it, just to get me out of the house. So that's what I did. So now we're going uphill, and there's the Croll Park from above. I'll get another big shot of it up here. Some people come down to the Croll Park to practice their golf swing. There's somebody doing that today. That's another shot of it. That's a better shot. Yeah, nice wide shot. Oh, and here's the train coming. That's a local train. That one serves Wick. I've been mostly going on the train rather than the bus now because of the bus fares. Because the bus fares have gone up, and I can get with a rail card. Somebody's putting up and doing something to this field, but I don't know what it is. Sorry. So I can get half price rail fare with a Highland rail card, which is a lot cheaper than the bus fare to go to Inverness, or to go anywhere, basically. So we're going to go around this van. This field was part of the school playing field, but I don't know what they're going to do with it now. They're going to do something with it, so I'll need to see what happens. So watch this space. So it might not be for a while before they do anything with it. So the sun's starting to come back again, so that's nice. And what we'll do is we'll just go over the bridge again. We'll just see we've gone full circle, so I think that'll do us for today. Because I need to look at the time, watch the time for my girl coming home from school on the bus. So I'm always mindful of time. It's actually quite warm today. It's not cold. It's anything far from cold today, which is nice. Especially this time of year, you're not usually this warm. So this patch of ground here, this used to be the PE complex of the old school. Sorry, so again, they're going to do something with it, but I don't know what. They could be just planting grass on it, so I don't know. So I need to get out of the way because there's that truck that's coming down here, which is, this path is mainly for walking and cycling. There we go. So we've just come from here. We're just round the corner, that's where we've come from. Oops. So I think the council has been down here this morning to cut the grass as well. Yes, I think we'll just go back up to the top. Back to where we started. So our new school has been well established now within Alness. And so oh, so it seems only yesterday that they took the old one away, which was standing here. You wouldn't think there was a school here. If you're new to the area, you would never know that there was a school here before. Only the people that attended the school know it was there, obviously. So we're looking down onto the Alness and Ardross Bowling Club. And the parent centre in the back there. And just looking up towards Fyrish. And that sky looks darker in the video than what it is in real life, so I don't know why. It's just lighting, So that's looking down there anyway. That's just behind the high street is Nonakeel, up at the hill, which is, I've been up there before with you, so you know what the view is like down there. And this area here for old Olnesians, if you can remember, so this used to be part of the car park. Used to be able to sort of come past here and up that way, go up this way there, but now this is just a car park for the bowling club, and obviously they've built houses here, so you can't get, it's not a through road anymore. That's just safely down. I'll just take you through the Hedges garden again. Because again, this garden was one of the places that we spent time through lockdown with my girl. So we're just going to move. There we go. So there's signposts, so Alness Academy Walks is where we've just been to. Car park is that way. And the Heritage Centre obviously is this path down here. So there's always somebody working in the grounds, sort of like gardening and pruning and picking up rubbish, and you know, there's always something going on in the Heritage Centre garden. Painting, fixing, things like that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, there's a change to the Heritage Centre timetable. I'll just tell you this now. And I'll show you it round this way. No. Hi, okay. So the shop, during October and November, the shop will be closed on Wednesdays. So it's just open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday 10 to 4. But it's back open again on a Wednesday through December. And that's because they're going to start doing the, there's another window, start doing the wreaths. So this is their Halloween window, Halloween displays. So I'll just take you back up here. But what I might do is I'll cross the road. I've got plenty of time. I'll pause you just now until I cross the road. Okay, so I've crossed the other side of the road. So there's the Heritage Centre garden. And I can quickly take you up to the Millennium Garden and show you all the autumn colours there. Because I showed you through sort of the start of the end of the winter in January when I started doing these videos, and then it was summer. So I'm going to do autumn to show you all the colours. So I like walking this uphill road now, because I like the sky is always nice heading east. It's always better weather in the east. I used to walk this way to school and to work when I worked in the old co-op where the Capstan Centre is now. That used to be the old co-op. That's where I got my first job in retail, and absolutely loved it. Loved all the customers, loved the staff I worked with. Learned a lot. Learned a lot about how good customer service, how good manners doesn't cost anything, and it goes a long way, and it makes your customers come back because you were nice to them, you were pleasant. And some of these shops now have just lost it. They've lost all the good customer service, and that's probably why a lot of people don't go into shops now, because of the way they get treated. And working in retail is a hard job, especially at Christmas time. The abuse that some of the cashiers get or subject to is uncalled for. It's a disgrace. There's no need for it. It's not their fault that whatever you're wanting out is out of stock, or has a higher price, or you can't return it. It's not their fault. They only just work there. So just bear in mind, have a little sense, have a little compassion. Just be nice to somebody. We're going to walk up this way and we can go down to the hare's garden. There's somebody in it just now. Okay, so every day I go into the Heritage Centre in the Millennium Garden, and I look for rubbish and dog poo, and every day I pick up rubbish and dog poo. I don't know how hard it is to carry just a couple of bags with you. If your dog does a mess, pick it up, put it in the bin. Oops, this gate's locked again. It's stuck. I'm too wee to get it. Yeah, it's stuck in there. I'm going to pause you for a minute. Okay, so I finally got in. So, nice colours with the leaves on the trees. So I still I was in here this morning already, so there shouldn't be any rubbish or anything picked up and needing picked up. So there we go. Somebody's been in to clear all the leaves. So this is just a path. Here. So again, there's only 3 volunteers that does this garden. There's still rubbish lying about. So let's be picked up something again. Again, there could be anything behind that leaves. Can't really show you very much because there's somebody in here. I can't. So there's all the beautiful colours of the trees in the garden. So So absolutely spectacular. So I've locked this gate again. There we go. Okay, so what was the time? 5 past. So okay, still got time. I'll take you around this way. So there's usually a lot of leaves lying on the ground over here. These are from these trees, but it looks as if they've been somebody's cleared them up quite a bit because it was really bad the other day. So this is where we've just been. You've seen all this before. I know, but again, you're seeing it in a different light because it's a wee bit darker. I usually do my videos in the morning, but I was cleaning the church this morning, so yeah. So I try and get them when I can. So this house is still here. This tiny wee house. I don't know if I can get across the road to show you properly. And this was here when I was a bairn, and probably long before I was born as well. I'm sure they wouldn't mind me going in to show you this lovely wee house. It's always stood here. It stood the test of time. So I think they made it for their kids, their own kids, when they were younger. So it's actually wonderful. This used to be the telephone exchange place, but now it's empty. But so yeah, I always liked that wee house, and it's still standing after all these years. It's just wonderful. So we're just waiting to go across the road again. This used to be that house there. That used to be just part of this garden, this house garden. And oh man, right, I'm going to pause you till I get across the road. Okay, so I managed to get across the road safely now. So a wee bit further up here, I'll need to cross the road again. So these houses here, this one and this one, was part of the camp that was down here. I was told years and years ago that it was a POW camp, but I was wrong. Whoever told me was wrong. So it was actually the WAFs that was here during the war. There's a lot of wee camps about Alness for different things. So this area here, this is all one camp, and it was the WAFs that had it. Okay, so this is me going across the road again. Just keep mindful of the time. So it's that way, that way. Okay. So we'll just cross the road here. Hey Sandy. There's somebody walking a dog there, so we won't go that way. So we'll go this way. showed you around this way before. So this road that we're on, this is Kendal Crescent. So it's already Kendal Crescent round. It's actually, these new houses here are Kendal Crescent as well, there's new flats. And round that way is Salvesen Crescent. It always confused me for as a bairn, because I used to deliver papers around here and play down here, so I didn't know what road was what, or where Kendal Crescent began and where Salvesen Crescent ended, whatever. So you know what I mean. So once we get round this corner, I'm going to finish the video. Okay. Oops. So this is quite a nice wee quiet area. New families are starting to come here now. You know, I know because a lot of people that I went to school with came from here, and their mum and dad still stay here. So it's majority of it still is elderly residents, but you know, young people are starting to come back, starting to come into the scheme now. So this used to be, this whole row of houses, the white houses, used to be Mitchell's yard. And I think he was it's a construction company, I think, because he had big lorries thundering around here when I was a bairn. Now these houses here, they've probably been, I don't know, over 10 years old anyway, these houses. And this was Mitchell's old house, that wee bungalow there, who had the company. Just going to cross the road. So this is another area of Salvesen Crescent. It's down there. So what am I going to do? I'm going to change my view and just stop the video. Okay, so thank you for joining me again on my walk. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, like it, because it helps me on YouTube. And if you really want me to see anything or re-video anything, or just say hello, where you're from, just comment down below. Just, you know, let me know where you are, and if you're watching, and you know, if you like what I say, and you know, it helps my self-esteem quite a bit, you know, letting people know that I'm actually making sense, or you know, I talk about things that people really want to hear, you know. So yeah, so see you again. I don't know when, but till next time, take care and ta-da.